touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you, disgust me. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. These women love me. Bro, they trying to me. That's the wrong way, me. Back your buddy, if he get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me. I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause can't name that nigga me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's ready, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's ready, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Charlotte. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Panther Street.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. An incredible play there on 4th down in their own territory. 45 yards. To the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Street. Check, hurt. 60 Maverick, hut.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
Set. Ready.
A give inside, it's Brooks. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Third and goal.
Come on, set. Hut.
They'll run with Brooks. Powering forward. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Red.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. A throw on the run is complete. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Hey, Lion.
They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jaguars. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3.
Ready? Go, Rick! Go! Go, Chap! Go, Chap! Go!
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Let's go! Panther Street! Panther Street! Check smash! Check smash! Get up!
Back to throw. Taking off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a second down and 8. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Second down and 8.
Lion! Here we go! Here we go! 19 Tiger! 19 Tigers! Set go!
A quick throw. That's Leggett on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Tight end motioning left. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Hey, 13, move! Safe right!
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this ball's intercepted by J.C. Horn. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Here we go.
And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. 2nd and a yard.
Take it easy. Route.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Red on red. 11.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Hey, Lion. Go.
Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Easy. Read it 24.
Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
11, add it.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
11. Take right open.
To throw is Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now here's Lawrence. And he's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
They didn't leave leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Street. Set, hurt.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Carolina.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Here for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First down throw for Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with these two teams separated by a touchdown. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Hey, run!
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice run. Get him about 9.
Let's go.
It'll bring up second down.
13, Luke.
Throwing is Lawrence. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
3rd and a yard. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Hey, easy. Route.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
First and 10.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence. A throw on the move is caught.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
2nd and 7.
Red on red.
They go play action for Lawrence. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, Lion. Silver.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on 3rd downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves 1st and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Check, Bobcat.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down by Cater Tobu. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
On the set.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Go. Sack.
Another try with Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Hey, check that. Street.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is good. And the Panthers go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Bingo. Here we go.
His drive will start on the ground. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To the ground, he'll get it again. He's going nowhere. Gonna lose yardage on that play.
Gun.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Jacksonville.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This from an even 50 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's second and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now on second down. Got a man. It's Thomas. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Panthers have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Let's go. Last thing, 19. Hey, smash Bronco. Big Lion. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
19 tight, 19 tight. Street.
They'll look to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and goal.
79 Bronco. Here we go. Here we go. Check. Hurt. Hurt. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat. Check. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Easy. Route. Easy.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one taken in right side by Legette.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. You're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's a chance to put this game away. first down and goal. A run with Brooks. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Ready?
He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And another score puts them in great shape here in the fourth quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. And this is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
The extra point is good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Red 23.
On first and 10, Lawrence. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. So